In a challenge that can only be described as unnecessary, we work towards the legend rank as we attempt a Hearthstone Nuzlocke, where the only rules are, there are no rules. Except, of course, these rules. The wheel will randomly select our deck. On a loss, the deck is removed from our list. If we upgrade from bronze to silver, we get to choose one of our decks to come back to our list, and we need to try to get as high rank as possible in the month of February before we run out of decks. Let's get into it. Hello Snugglebugs, welcome back to our Hearthstone Nuzlocke Randomizer Challenge for the month of February. We're going to hop right into it by starting off with one of our only 2 decks remaining. Ooh, Highlander Hunter. Even though it's been in our top 3, we haven't played this in a while. Super quick. We're just going to take the wheel down to show that we are, in fact, Diamond 3. So without further ado, let's go hop into it, see how much further we can make it with the 2 decks left. Well, I made a mistake. And we're not going to quit on it, so shoot. This was supposed to be Highlander Hunter, and I just clicked go without changing the deck. So we were on our Mining Warrior from last video. I apologize. We just played it 5 out of the last 6 games, and I guess my brain was not thinking this early in the morning. So what we're going to do is we're going to play this game because we don't want to lose a star, and feel free to, say that I broke the challenge because I technically did on this one, and we're just going to use the Highlander Hunter without spinning the wheel in the next game. So that's on me. With only 2 decks remaining, I don't know how impactful it would be as if it was, say, when we had 22 decks at the start, but definitely not intentional. And I'm going to feel real bad if we end up losing my Mining Warrior deck, without it actually supposed to be in the deck we were playing. So, but yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's how I'm going to resolve this issue, so I apologize in advance about having the wrong deck selected. Now, we will probably just play our greedy partner. I'm going to move the mic a little bit closer to me so I don't feel like I have to lean in as much. And yeah, we're going to start with greedy partner to get the coin. Probably just do the heavy plating. You forward the turn after, so we can try to get the hit in this meter match. Now, they forged, which means they probably have Bellowing Flames or something like that in their hand, which is okay by me. Reinforced plating, start getting our Diggy Diggy Jar Jar Do off. Get rid of their armor. Boundary Coins is really good. Not super impactful right now, but if we draw like Deep Miner Bran next turn, I think we should actually be able to get out Bran. Actually on turn 4, because we have our natural coin, this coin, and one of the pouch of coins would be enough. But as of right now, we probably won't bother to use them for anything. We're not really rushing at this moment. Some more digs. Ooh, Living Stone. I wonder if I should have played that instead of Forging. I mean, Forging is good here anyway in order to get out the Ignis weapon and start getting that off, I suppose. The issue is going to be here that we may end up needing to throw out the 2 coins to play the Living Stone if we want to play the Burrow Buster, right? In order to, because our hand would get full. If they don't play anything that we want to Burrow Buster down, we may just play the Ignis, which still gives us a card in response, but we might play it and then just like single coin out the Living Stone. Oh, excuse me. They're prepping their hand for taking us out. Makes the Living Stone feel better in a way, because if they have the ability to, hit something with Bellowing Flame, the Living Stone, or some kind of board clear, the Living Stone will drop something. So Wind Fury is fantastic. Really was hoping for a summon 8 costs, but we'll just go with the 8 armor here. And we will coin the Living Stone over this side, so we have it split a little. Not that I imagine they have cleave, but always good to kind of try to keep that going. Our board looks pretty. I have to, give that credit. We have the golden Ignis, we have the signature Kobold Miner, and all the golden things. They had Bran on curve. That is a little bit painful, admittedly. How do we come back from this then? Especially when they have the 2 forges for potential board clears. Do we Khazgaroth get a weapon? Or we can Pouch of Coins here. Actually, if we do something that allows us to play the Pouch of Coins this turn, which this will put us back to 9. Playing the poached coins will put us at 10. We may burn a card, but it lets us play the weapon on curve here, which I think is actually pretty important. Punch. So, weirdly enough, I am going to set myself up to burn a card. But next turn we can play this weapon, which is 10 damage burst, right? And they can armor up the AoE, potentially this turn, sanitize, which will leave me with a weapon, or with a minion here with hopefully 2 damage. So, yeah, hopefully it's a couple turns. Okay, Bellowing Flames is actually not as good for the clear as sanitize, right? Yeah, alright, cool. So that probably means the other one is a Bellowing Flames also. Okay, if that's a minion, then obviously we're still in the clear, and if it's a spell, it's going to slow us down by 1 turn, but, like, it's not a big deal. Coin? Yeah, we can... So it's a little unfortunate, of course, because, you know, coin is pretty good. And we don't... How do we want to do this now, then? I guess we Khaz'goroth. Oh, the double battle cry is both. Oh my god, that was silly of me. Yeah, that was a little silly of me. That's okay, though. We're just going to punch face, I think. That's okay. I mean, honestly, I guess the Azvedon would have been the only minion I guess I would have been comfortable throwing out there, so probably not the end of the world. We're really just going to be banking on, like I said, this runic greatness to really pull us back into the lethal bash here. Dealing 3 damage could be good. We'll have Tidal Revenant deal 5 damage over the top. Now, they probably have a lot of armor gain, is the only problem. Ooh, okay. They can trade here. Darn. But yeah, I think this is still the way to go, right? Hits them for 10, sets us up for 10 more. Now, do we want to keep it as sort of a burst? I mean, we could get 2 more coins for that matter. This can go face also. Do we just weapon here, or do we Revenant face and try to, like I said, set up a... This is a little bit more of a pickle than I thought. I'm thinking the weapon because it sets up 10 damage this turn and 10 damage next turn. Like that. Right? Sets us up for, you know, another 5 damage, so we have 15 damage next turn, and then, or here 15 damage and setting up for more damage turn after or whatever, right? I think it puts them in a bit of a spot where they have to focus on playing their armor cards and not playing their battle cry cards. Hopefully, anyway. That's kind of where my brain is at. Sure. Okay, they're just drawing more. Okay. Are they hoping that going up to 11 by playing their 5-cost Astalor is going to be enough? Technically, they can go to 13 if they also hero power. Slam. Oh, making room. Okay, no, that's... Ooh, I think that goes to show us that the weapon was the right choice, because having the 10 damage last turn and the 10 damage on board, we played to our strength. Bam. Okay, good. Okay. We ended up saying to ourselves, look, we don't have the brand, and they did. We needed to flip the script and go, they're going to win the long game. We need to win early, and that's what we did. Now, because we did make that mistake, we're just going to click right through all of this. 1 diamond, let's go, and we're going to play that game of Highlander Hunter. So I apologize again while we switch around. Alright, so not the strongest start, but I mean, obviously the Thorn Mantle Musician is pretty good on turn 1, and we're against a rogue, so hopefully they're not too super aggressive. Again, another one of our high-end drops that's really only supposed to be in here for the horse, a unicorn, wherever it is there. There it is. Yes. Okay, well, I guess we just trade this away. So yeah, not, oh my goodness, so still not great. But it's alright, we got Pozic. Pozic will hopefully help us turn this around a bit. And then we'll have the Hope of Kalthos. Now, this deck is kind of supposed to have a lot of early games, so drawing this heavily into the late game. And another one is probably going to be difficult for us to come back from. Long story short. What's that internet TLDR? Too long, don't read. Make yourself sound old. I had to look it up one day. I was like, what the heck does that even mean? Especially when people say it out loud, because it's like, I'm not reading anyway. You're just telling me, right? But anyway, that's just... Sorry, a little sort of side old person rant there. We will go with Pozic first. And then we'll probably play the Beastmaster Okani countering... I don't know, Minion, maybe? That way we counter the audio bot that they try to play, perhaps. Yeah, this is going to be free either way, right? Now, if they get something that destroys a minion here, where they have a 3-1, it might be smart for them to destroy the minion, give me the audio bot, and just do the trade, right? That way it kind of just... Oops, I missed it. Summon a 3-cost minion and add a random to their hand. Oh, they're just doing it anyway. Alright, well, sure. Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair. Let's play the Okani. I think at this point, like I said, we'll counter the next minion. Why not? Boom. Trade into one of those. And then this will set it up that if they want, yeah, they can trade into here before they play something. But Canary gets countered. Kind of surprised they did that, to be honest. But oh, smash! Did I say that was generated by something? Fool's Azurite. Ooh, that's not good. That's like, for them it's fantastic, but not good for us. Now, they're being so aggressive. Normally I would play, you know, Kalthos and Hydralodon next turn is so strong here. Okay, so Kalthos it is. And I think I'm going to hit the 1-2 here and use this to trade into the 3-3 instead. And then next turn we have Hydralodon to... to clear the board up, hopefully. Plus give us something, plus we'll have the hope of Kalthos if we desire. So what does this do? This will, well, I mean, I know what it does, but like, I'm trying to think of the order that this might change things in. Because we're going to Hydralodon here. Giving them 4, okay. That's the next beast that gets summoned. So this actually makes sense. So we're going to punch the 2-2. So that way these get buffed, and the 5-3 can hit here, the 4-2 can hit here. Boom. Okay. Because it was the first beast, technically, that got summoned. It got that buff from the beginning of the game, and all that good jazz. Woo! That actually came in handy, that 1-1 buff from a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I'm pretty sure they're going to hit something. Hit me in the face for 4, yep. That makes perfect sense. Now, if this is all they're going to do, we obviously can just trade 2 of the Hydralodon heads into here, and maybe we'll just play Lorthamar. Oh, no, they're going to breakdance. That's actually pretty smart. They're going to be able to just beat us to death with the weapon over and over. Ooh, Thunderbringer instead of the Lorthamar gives me a taunt. We still make this trade and go face for 6. The taunt is huge here, in my opinion, especially because it'll get us out, you know, a big beastie from the deck, which is mostly all we have now left, is like Hollowhound, Mukla, and Ragnaros and things like that. Sure. I feel like this Thunderbringer is actually like a game changer, to be honest. Faithful Companion could be big if we end up getting 2 more turns before either one of us wins. We might even just play it this turn, right? Because if we can discover that King Crush... Let me see, we double trade here 8. King Crush is 8, not quite lethal. Oh, but we can hero power. So if we discover King Crush off of this, then we have it. Then we have it. We have the lethal. As long as this isn't taunt. Nope, good. Good, good, good. Sure, still no armor gain. Oh, but that kills this, so we actually can't double 3 trade into there, eh? Alright, we need to think this through then a little bit. I think we give this the 3+3 in the random effect. Wind Fury? That's 14. That's only 16 damage, though. Oh, that's close. I think we still just use it to trade into here. And I think the 8 goes face? And I'm going to just go... I am going to hero power this last one because, again, if we get them in a spot where Faithful Companion can kill them with a King Crush, then we're fantastic. I guess, again, we could hero power next turn, I suppose, but that's okay. Know the words, sure. I think the only concern I have is where my Thunderbringer won't bring out anything with taunt. Yeah, that's, I guess, my only concern, is if they have a way to, like, get this gone, then we have issues. I will say, like, if they could have kept their Canary, I think, was that this game, or am I thinking about that? This game is when we play, yeah, this is when we play Okanian. Sure. Boom. Okay. Can't imagine they're going to get 9 damage worth here. Cold case. Okay, some armor. Sure, extra minions that will stop. Now, I have to just think that there's no way that they can stop this many minions from attacking their face. So if we, like... punch? Yeah, okay. I didn't think there was anything I could think of. I'm pretty sure the secret that gives rogue stealth or whatever is at a standard. Just didn't even look, but I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, there you have it. Now, again, I'm sorry we kind of played that in a bit of a wrong order, but now that we are back on track, let us bring back up this wheel and spinny spin. Once one of these two decks lose, of course, we'll just end up playing it the same deck over and over again. But we're going to go hop into another game here with the Highlander Hunter, for real this time. Alright, we're going against Little Priest. Little Priesty Priest. Baby Girl 101. Kind of, I don't know if that's A, just short for Baby Girl, or also meant to be like a Mergargle thing. Baby Girl 01, sorry, not 101. Playing the sexy Anduin, that makes perfect sense. That tracks as likely a Control Priest, based on the 35 health. Could be a Thief Priest. We ran into a couple of those not too long ago. I mean, do we want to summon the snakes right now? Is there a reason not to? Not really. Unless, of course, they're going to just hit us with a Holy Nova next turn, in which case... excuse me, yep. If they keep their hand at 8, if they don't play anything this turn, our Posic's going to get them to burn a card. Ah, no. The Ruby Division. Oh, wait, that adds a card to their hand, though, so unless they coin something. Nice. Nice. So they are at 8? Good job, Posic. Burn Love Everlasting? Or, like, the Titan? Harvester of Envy, also quite good against Thief Priest. I'll take it. Or, like, Control Priest that just happens to play some Thief cards. Oh, we're going to be able to burn another card from them here in a couple turns. That is great. The fact that this has lived kind of made me actually... maybe I should have traded... oh, there's the Love Everlasting. Maybe I should have traded these in just to keep my draw engine alive, but that's okay. I'm not gonna fret over that decision right now. It's okay. Do we just banana? Because, like, we're gonna just play the Titan Forge Secrets. Almost guaranteed. Give us the... Catrick? Sure. Catrick can be really good. And I'm going to go with Freezing Trap. Yeah, let's go with Freezing Trap. We're going to try to keep their hand as full as possible. Do I value trade here? Just go face. Like I said, I think since we have the mana, we're going to banana. Punch. And then go face. Banana this one. So I can just play the Costume Singer over to the left. Keep a different draw engine effectively going since we lost our gold painter. So we have Cat Trick, which will give us more aggressiveness, and we have Freezing Trap. Okay, I mean, they did die, have an undead die last turn, I guess, so this one's going to be discounted. Again, though, like... I mean, sure, Silence gives me Cat Trick. 4, 8, 10, 11. Plus, we're going to slam the Mukla, so they burn a card again next turn. Punch, punchy, punchy, punch. That's also a pretty good one, because they would have stolen a card from our deck, probably. And we just represent lethal now, obviously, with even just the Mukla and our hero power, so... I'm not sure what they have. Let's see, we even, if they, like, clear our board, but with maybe keep some of these smaller things, we have the banana, the barrel of... Oh, whirlpool, so they just clear our board completely. So that whole thing went away. So we do not have lethal. I'm going to keep Faithful Companion in my hand, I think, for now. I mean, King Crush or Thunderbringer, I guess, would be quite strong here. Do I have any other big plays? Because playing Hydralodon here is kind of okay. But yeah, I guess we just do this. I'm going to actually bring out Thunderbringer instead. The reason, of course, is because, like, if it dies unless they silence it, it gets us our... should get us our Ragnaros and maybe a King Crush or, you know, another beast, so... Sure. A bunch of bananas. Hero power is 9. And then Barrel of Sludge, because now I'm down to 2, so the barrel would target the face. I'm always trying to look for our lethal outs, of course, so apologies if I'm not necessarily saying exactly what we're going to be doing next turn, but you just got to try to think of what you're going to do. So at this point, they are going to play banana. That's actually good for us, weirdly enough, because that means the Barrel of Sludge will hit their face easier. Just trying to think. This is our last banana, so that's 7, 9. So we'll put them down to 4. So now that they healed their face, it'll be a 50-50. Hunch? Is there a way that we can guarantee it, though? I don't think so, because we won't have enough mana if we star power. So I think we just go for the 50-50. Just trying to review my options. 50-50. Ah, shoot. It's okay. Either way, I guess it either killed them or just got rid of their only minion. So, like, either way, it was a good. It wasn't a bad play, I don't think. Coin. Identity theft. Oh my goodness, they're okay. I mean, the more mana they spend, and the coin was their Love Everlasting card, by the way. So they didn't even get a mana discount. I don't think they have anything they can currently do. They spend all their mana, even if they somehow kill the Thunderbringer. And, ooh, that's pretty good, admittedly. The taunt, I'm going to have to use star power to try to get around. And now that's going to block, potentially, some stuff. Star power, or do we Hydralodon? Well, Hydralodon doesn't get us around completely. Do we even just get out a second Faithful Companion for, like, next turn? Star power, get a second Faithful Companion? Yeah, sure. That hurts a little bit. Yeah. Rah, 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 rah. Get out this Faithful Companion, so next turn we are ready again to try to bring out the King Crush. And I guess technically it would summon the Hydralodon. Now, it won't give us the battle cry of Hydralodon, which is a bit of a shame, of course, but I'm trying to look back. Is there anything else different I could have done to get 2 damage face there? Okay, Aman'Thul is pretty big because it's going to remove our, remove Thunderbringer. Not get it off. Now, this will Freezing Trap and go back to their hand, which means they're going to lose Taunt, which is huge. And if they do use their last 2 mana here... Oh, no, they're going to have this taunt now. Shit. But we do get this. Yeah, we do get the hidden meaning off, which is really good. Well, I mean, I think we just have to play this. Again, the only thing is this won't give the Hydralodon heads rush. Is there any way we can hit them in the face? I don't think so, off the top of my head. I think the Hydralodon makes sense. Hero power puts them down to 4. Faithful Companion. They were smart to move these around, I guess. King Crush is not actually a good answer right now, unfortunately. Hollow Hound isn't super fantastic either. Shoot, yeah, maybe Faithful Companion wasn't the right call here. Okay, well, this at least kind of cleans the board up A touch gives us a big wide board in response. Get our worms in our hand. But yeah, it's not ideal, admittedly. I should be trying to weave in this hero power every turn, actually, instead of maybe playing the Spirit Poacher to force them into trying to get some heals in. Yeah. Sure. What are you stealing from us? Because I think it shows us, right? Did that come from the top of their deck? I think it did. We do have, like, weapons and other direct stuff. Oh, Doggy Biscuit isn't a big deal, in my opinion. So, I mean, I guess it's more damage, but... sure. That'll give you more taunt, which I guess is kind of unfortunate, and it does have lifesteal. Oh, they took our Hydralodon earlier, eh? Shucks. If they're going to try to clear ours, though... Oh, they're not. Okay, well, we do have Freezing Trap, so that's good. Put that back into your hand. Then they'll hit this one. I'll end up healing them. That's annoying. Oh, and they gave their rush lifesteal. Or their lifesteal rush, I mean. Shoot. How do we get through this, then? Okay. Sure, sure. Oh wait, does that not have lifesteal? For some reason I thought it did. Oh, it does. Okay. Well, this is a good answer. Especially because we can get it the, I think this is actually just lethal now that I think about it, right? We do the gain 2 weapon and immune while attacking. 5, yeah, okay, good. Woo! That maybe got a little hairy. I don't think that I misplayed, other than I should have started weaving in hero powers. Fair enough. That I'll say was, maybe there was some things here, but I ended up getting lethal out of the minions I played, so not really sure. But let me know if you thought things could have gone a little bit better, and I know that's already a few games, but since we're coming closer to the end, we're going to actually try to play more than 3 games just to make sure that we can actually finish by the end of the month. So we'll go play another Mining Warrior game. Let's go. As we get into Diamond 2, I guess I have the wheel up, but... What does that mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 more wins? We get 5 more wins? Okay, so it looks like we might be playing against an Arcane Hunter since they didn't have Renathal, which means they might be a bit aggressive. Now, we do have Bran this time, but it's going to be kind of unknown if it's going to become that kind of game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're just going to have to try to control their early game. If they end up having... Yeah, this is probably even good enough for me to Bellowing Flames, in my opinion, just because. And then we'll be able to just play Ignis on 4, maybe get a 5-cost weapon, just so we can play it on 5 with things like Cleave or Lifesteal or anything like that to kind of keep us in the contention. If the words are not easy sometimes. But yeah, Ignis. Yeah, okay, good. The fact they're already down to hero powering, I think actually means we're in a good spot. I've learned, I've said this for myself, so, you know, pot calling the kettle black and all that, but you probably should have traded first, you know? I could go greedy and grab 10, but again, I don't think that that's the way we win this game. I just don't. Lifesteal, I think, is a big one. And armor? Yeah, lifesteal and armor. Bam. And my poor kitty cat meowing on the other side of the door. He wants outside, but the weather's not good, by the way. That's why he's meowing. He loves going outside, but the weather just doesn't really... Yeah, play your 3 worms. This is still probably worth it, right? Because we can... Makes me wish we took Cleave, I guess. Because other than that, like, we could just play Aftershock, and that covers it, but this, I think, answers the board and keeps us with a weapon, so next turn we can still play the brand if we want to. Technically, I guess Aftershock would have kept us with the 1-2, at the time would have been a 2-1 minion, I suppose, but we also might not be slamming the brand down, right? We're going to have to just watch what they do. This because their next Arcane... Oh no, this is the summon a random one. Okay. I think this is okay again. Like, obviously, we don't want the idea of them keeping this 4-1. Open. Ooh. Now, if this also only has 3 health, we might just do Aftershock, hit face, and Forge or Sanitize. Right? Ooh. Or we'll hit this, I guess, instead. Aftershock. And then Forge. Good. We clean their board up. We still technically have, what would this be, 14 healing in a way. This will heal. This will, like, we have armor gain. I know I wanted to play Bran, but I think, again, we're playing sort of more of a game of attrition to their damage at this point. Let me know in the comments down below if you think that you would have still slapped the Bran down, but that board was getting a bit too wide for my liking. Anytime that we feel that we can heal out of it, they're going all in. So, what do we do here? So this is, like, I think the obvious answer is we punch this, right? But then the question becomes, do we just, like, plating, or does this become... So we do this almost no matter what. Do we think they have 17 damage? Because if they don't, it's a free brand. But at the same time, like, what are we branding for right now? Nothing. So I think we just armor up. Ooh. Draw. Draw. Yep. Odin next turn, I guess make it seem like playing some of those cards were not the right play, because obviously that would have given us damage to push back, but overall I still think we're playing to our opponent's weakness, which is health. They have a finite amount of damage. Let's play the brand now. Armor up. Save my weapon. Charge, even though I guess we have Craftsman Hammer, so maybe I shouldn't have, but we're going to be able to school teacher or do things like Marut Stone Binder or anything, any number of things now. And I think we're in a good spot. Technically over the full health marker against an Arcane Hunter who kind of went full in for a few turns. Drawing 5 cards, though, is pretty a good refresh, you know? Pretty good refresh. We also have a board clear here, and we'll probably school teacher and play the 1/1s if they give us something. Might be good to play the Odin again, depending on what they end up having on the board, of course. We want to get that out there, too. Okay, good. That's 1 less mana they'll have to play with. Slither Spear, again, maybe a good target just for the weapon to punch. Banana, banana, banana. Oh, Celestial Shot. So I can't hit this with the weapon anymore. I guess that's a fair thing. Odin feels good. I don't like the fact that Odin feels good, but Odin feels really good here. And then we will just punch. Because we are going to be playing, this is 26 damage, and hero power, it should be lethal next turn. Crazy to me that this becomes 26 damage after you play a brand, right? But, okay. Punch, punch, with your lynxes. I have 35, so let me just double check again. So it's 10 actual damage, then I gain 16 armor, which turns into attack, so it's 26. Hero power, it should be 30. I can't believe there's effectively an OTK with that. I mean, it's a lot of build-up when you think about it. You have to play the Brain, you have to get kind of a free board to play the Odin, but it still seems really strong to me. We could obviously armor up or just sanitize here, but I'm pretty sure this is lethal. I really hope I did the math right. Armor up. Boom, boom. That's just wrong. That is so wrong, in my opinion, but it's okay. We're at Diamond 2 still. Yep, still need 2 more wins before we move on, so I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Let's bring up the wheel. 50-50 shot, so not quite as a Mining Warrior. Shouldn't really say 50-50. Mining Warrior, for some reason, seems to be winning a lot of these rolls, so let's go try that again. It looks like we're... I mean, that's a... Okay, I will take that win. It's, like we said, the road in this type of challenge, we'll take any win we can. Puts us 1 diamond away. Now, I'm going to really just kind of cut this. Hopefully I remember to cut it so it's super short, but I think this sets us up in a really good spot where we're going to end it for this video today, because there's what, I think 3 wins left and 2 decks. So the most we should have left in this challenge is 5 more games, which is kind of crazy to me to think we even made it this far. So if you're stuck with us, or if you're just watching for the first time and just find this interesting, there should be a playlist with all of these in it for the month of February as we move along here. Thank you very much for watching. I'm enjoying the ride. I hope you are too, and I'll see you in the next one.